WAN 3.0 is out, but wait guys, don't waste your credit, money, time testing the new models out because I did all the tests for you, so you can just watch this video and choose which model you want to use for your videos. I'm gonna go through the specific pros and cons while watching the video samples that I have created, and at the end of the video I will have a rating of total video generator so you can check all the traits of the video generator in one image. Here are the categories that we are going to go through today. Now let's dive in right away. So first, let's check out acting. So for the acting, I was really satisfied with all 4 generators. They executed the prompt very well. The acting looks natural, well performed, and the texture of the skin and the fabrics all look great. Except I always see this problem with Minimax H3. Their generations are somewhat pretty good, not as good as Seedance 2.5, but okay to use for a Plan B generator. But H3 tends to create a bit weird or off physical features which look like plastic, such as this teardrop right here. It doesn't look like a water drop compared to the other generators, and it has a bit poor audio performance. Besides that, all the generators and videos performance looked good. So as you can see, action and not defying the laws of physics and staying composed, no deformation, no motion blur, and keeping the action nice and tight with realism, they aren't quite matched for Seedance 2.5 for more than 6 months now. No tool is beating Seedance on this category, but recently Minimax H3 had leaped closer to Seedance, but not as good since Seedance is crazy good with movements and physics along with camera movements, but WAN 3.0 has beat H3. Leaping more closer to Seedance than Minimax H3. Also, WAN is not as good as Seedance with action movements, but like I have been saying to my audience, there weren't any second option that creators had if they couldn't build any video with Seedance. Except H3 for a few weeks ago, but now for the Plan B videos, when you don't have enough credits or get locked up in high copyright restriction, you have a good quality second option better than H3. So I feel kind of bad for H3 because it was quite a tool since there was no second option Plan B for Seedance. And once H3 was released, I used it to generate videos that couldn't bypass Seedance restrictions, getting over 2 million views with this Chun-Li and Mai video. But unfortunately from now on, WAN 3.0 has been released and I am moving on to WAN 3.0 since it has way better action movements plus no weird motion blur like H3. Okay, for VFX and fantasy style, they all did great except Grok. Nothing much to say here because everything was quite well executed. All three models were performing well. Of course, Seedance is at the top of the level, but I was surprised that one made the video as good as Seedance. And for Grok, to be honest, besides the acting video, there's nothing I am satisfied with. And since I have mentioned Grok's low performance, let me talk about Kling. So for now, Kling is just out of competition. Besides Seedance, Wan and Minimax is doing so great and way better than Kling. So I guess it's goodbye for now until they make a huge leap and improve. Alright, so for the anime, all of them perform pretty well, so there's nothing much to talk about except the audio. H3 has this bit of an odd audio system that is not really nice to hear. Besides that, they were all great, but to be really honest, I have generated several anime with Minimax H3 and I highly recommend using Wan and Seedance. If you need Plan C, maybe Minimax H3 or Grok, you can use those two as a B cut or Plan C.
Sakura です。頑張ります。
スタートした。ファーストステージを完全制覇できるのか。耐えた。ここは落ちない。続いてフィッシュボーンリバート。アスマシーヤといいともに危ない。しかし残った。やりました。一発で見事クリアです。最後は反り立つ壁。一発で登りきれるか。やったー。クリアした。その直後巨大ハンマーにやられた。
さくらです。頑張ります。
耐えた。そのまま行く。危ない。しかし残った。一発で成功。クリアだ。後ろからハンマーだ。
さくらです。頑張ります。
耐えた。そのまま行く。危ない。しかし残った。しかし一発で成功。クリアだ。後ろからハンマーだ。
さくらです。頑張ります。耐えた。そのまま行く。
危ない。しかし残った。一発で成功。クリアだ。後ろからハンマーだ。
Okay, so these Japanese ninja shows are actually really good tests for camera movements, actions, testing out laws of the physics, motion blur, acting, and even the textures and the realism. So these may seem like an entertainment video, but actually, these are really good video testing options. And as you can see, they all performed really well. But actually, some minor problems are that H3 makes these motion blurs. I don't know why, but it has this kind of blurry parts of the character. And sometimes it has hard time putting continuity in order, or it has hard time making nice cuts and transitions that make the timeline look natural. And Grok actually did pretty well too, but you know, Grok has some serious issue with understanding these transitions between cuts. So they all did pretty well. You can use them if you just cut them by yourself and edit them and put them all together. But as just one single long form video, I'd say Wan and Seedance is actually top tier because actually they can generate up to 30 seconds and other AI video generators don't have capability to generate up to 30 seconds, so that's a big shot too. And I was really surprised with Wan and Seedance's realism. Let me just show you a still cut of a video that I created and just check out the texture and the realism of the human skin, water droplet, and so on. Alright, anyways guys, let me show you the summarized chart of the performance grade sheet of all the 4 video models and wrap up today. These are all just my personal opinion, so if you have other opinion, you can just put them on the comment and we will explore together. Hope the video helped you guys, saving time and credit. Have fun creating. Thanks.
Thank you for watching David's AI Mastery.